It was just yesterday when I tried to buy a couple more plugins for my Wave collections, and one was the Renaissance base and the SSL E channel. I think the Renaissance base was $29.99, and then the SSL plugin was $39, I believe, so, or something like that. But anyways, this morning we were caught with the news that Waves has changed from selling individual perpetual license plugins to a subscription. So as you can tell, you cannot purchase any more plugins, and the only way to get them to use is by buying a subscription. So basically, if you go to the main page, this is what you're gonna find now. Waves Creator Access. So in here, they offer you two plans. One is called Wave Essentials, where they offer over 110 industry-leading plugins. You can either pay monthly or annually. If you pay annually, you're gonna save 2 months. The same thing for Waves Ultimate is $24.99, but if you pay annually, you're gonna save 2 months. And on the Ultimate, it actually shows that they're offering you 220 industry-leading plugins, which is a lot. So no more perpetual license for individual plugins. All you gotta do now, from now on, I mean, starting today, March 26th, is gonna be only subscription plans. However, the ones you already have, they're just to keep for as long as the operating system you're working on allows them. I mean, is this good for us or not? I mean, it could be, it could not. There's a couple of questions. It says, do I get all plugins, updates, and no extra cost? Yes, updates are included. You will not need to pay extra for any software updates to get plugins included in your subscriptions. Is Waves Creator Access the only way to get plugins now? Yes, as of March 26, 2023, Waves Creator Access subscriptions are the only way to get Wave plugins. Of course, if you purchased Wave plugins previously, you continue to own them at the latest version you have prior to the launch of Wave Creator Access. Can I cancel my subscription anytime? Yes, you can, at any time during your subscription through your Waves account. Your subscription will then stop at the end of your current monthly or annual subscription period. Can I upgrade or downgrade between Waves Ultimate and Waves Essential? Yes, you can easily upgrade or downgrade between the two options on my product page of Wave account. All right, so in my case, I personally own close to 30 or 40 plugins. Out of those plugins, I think I mainly use like around 6 to 10 plugins on a daily basis. I don't use them all, to be honest, because I have plugins for different companies that I use. And so it's a combination between Wave plugins and other companies. I don't think I need 110 plugins or 220 plugins, to be honest. I don't know. I don't think this is going to be good for me, at least for a long time. I think I'm pretty good for what I have. Unfortunately, I couldn't get those two plugins that I wanted to buy yesterday. However, I have Fat Filter EQ that is a great equalization too. I mainly use, to be honest. But I'm happy with the plugins that I have so far from Waves. This is going to be pretty much good for new engineers that are coming up, or even for people that are actually doing the business, a big business with music, you know, where they're generating a lot of money, so they don't mind just to grab and pay this subscription plan. You know, for some people, I mean, I know they're going to be upset because they own a lot of plugins that they have paid over time, you know what I mean? And so for them to have, like, let's say 100 plugins at $29, that's $3,000. Plus, not all the plugins are $29 or $24. You know, sometimes they're like 40, 50 anyways. But there's a lot of money invested in this. We'll see. I mean, to be honest, at the end of the day, it's your choice whether you want to go for this or just stay for what you have. I'm more a believer that we're living in the future. And even though things are upgrading pretty fast, what we have so far in our computers, I think it's going to be enough for another 5 to 10 years. I mean, my laptop, I have a 2022 laptop with Monterey, and it's an M1, or I think it's 2021. But anyway, so this computer is going to be good for a long time. It holds really well videos and music. So I'm great with that. My iMac is actually a 2018 and still doing great. I'm actually using Ultimate Pro Tools, which is another company that offers subscription. I'm not paying a subscription. I got the software included because I bought Carbon, the interface. So I got a 1 year subscription, but at the end of the subscription, I didn't renew. What I have is the latest version, which is 2022.9, and then I know that they just released a new version, but I'm okay with that, to be honest. For what I needed for my use, I think it's great, and we can create fantastic records with it. I don't think it's gonna take our dreams away. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, is to be honest, is what can you do with the plugins that you have? You know what I mean? Every change has a purpose, and we had to evolve with the time. Eventually, But thinking about it, I mean, there's a lot of subscription for a lot of things. You know what I mean? Pro Tools, Now Waves, Steven Slade, Spotify, Apple Music, Netflix at home, Disney for my kids. You know what I mean? And you name it. So all these subscriptions, at the end of the day, they add it up. So it's basically like you're in debt for life. You don't own your things anymore. In fact, I mean, you don't own anything because then we die and everything stay here. But but while we're here, I personally want to own something while I'm in this world. You know what I mean? So that's why I haven't given up on my perpetual license yet. I'm good, but that's just something to think about. With this subscription plan, they also included Studio Burst, which is basically a preset of multiple plugins by your top engineer of the world, in one single click that you can put on every single track that you want: vocals, guitars, bass, drums, you name it. And then basically that's the way the change they do to process all their audio while mixing records. I mean, something to think about it also. I mean, is it worth it to get it or not? It's up to you. But that's all for me, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Put a thumbs up as a thank you, and I'll see you next video. Bye bye. Make the right choice.